All right, no countdown. We're
We are
live.
live. All right. We were supposed to start this about, 40 minutes ago, guys, and
Well,
I had
it it started at 1:45, right?
yes.
So it was like 1:45, and then I was like, let's push it to 2. Some stuff's going on. And now it's 2:40. It's the worst.
Well, okay, so 15 minutes for you,
Yeah.
40 minutes, almost an hour for me, okay? You know what I mean? So I'm not the most tech savvy guy on the planet. I couldn't be Ned. I couldn't be the guy in the chair. Okay. I just couldn't be that guy.
Right.
Put me in the field. Give me the weapon. I'll take down the assassination plot or whatever. But
Right.
as far as put me in a chair, I couldn't be Simon Pegg in the Mission Impossible films. I just couldn't do it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I just couldn't be that guy. That's
We all have roles, man. We all
and you
have
know what,
roles.
dude? You talked me right through it. Like I was in the field, okay? I was Ethan Hunt in the field. You're binging. You're talking me right through whatever the hell I need to do, man. How you doing, boss?
Well, we got there.
Man. We got there. How you been?
Pretty good, man. Just enjoying the rain. I shook my head no.
I saw it, dude. Everybody else man. Yeah, no, the rain has been wild, but as an
much needed.
That's what us old guys say.
Much needed. I'm telling you, my grass was growing the opposite way. It was getting shorter by the week. I wasn't even cutting it. It was just going back into the ground.
I just think about, man, 20 years ago, we were like, oh man, it's raining on Memorial Weekend. Dude, that sucks.
It's just not rain anymore.
Yeah, all this damn rain on the week. Come on, man. That's Memorial Weekend.
Well,
now
for me, the difference is I ain't trying to leave my house anyways.
True.
You know, but I'm good up until the Memorial Day weekend, and then the actual weekend of it.
I'm trying to go to Coca-Cola 600, dog? Or Indy 5, dog? You trying to be out there, dog?
Speaking of that, I sent you that video of me trying out that motion sim racing.
Yeah, that was dope.
And so me and Andrew, we went. Andrew's the guitar player from the band, and a fellow sim racing enthusiast. We went to that sim racing expo in Charlotte. And it's funny, we were coming back and we were like, man, let's go. We're going to go to Mac's Speed Shop on Concord Mills Boulevard.
No.
Dude, that traffic was backed up so far. From onto the interstate, dangerous. You know how it gets backed up dangerously.
Bro, so I have
to where people are just slamming on brakes and stuff all over the place.
Driving back and forth between where I live and Cabarrus County. I was all the way in the left lane, and it was fully stopped at Concord Mills.
Yes,
there's just traffic everywhere, dude. That's why I've always liked to get away for Memorial Weekend around this area. Because of,
just so everybody knows, it's because there's a race.
Yes.
At the Speedway, which is right there.
Yes.
That's how you get to the Speedway if you don't know any other way.
Yeah, you can go straight up 29, but that's going to be traffic as well. But if you want to do anything, eat, drink, have a good time and stuff, you do that through at Concord Mills at Bruton C. Smith, and just back up, man. But no, dude, that racing sim video was dope. Like I told you, man, I would probably crash it 7 seconds in.
So the expo was at the Charlotte Convention Center, which I don't think I've ever been there before. Humongous place.
Oh yeah, we have
I've never actually for it being in downtown where it's at, it is ginormous. Nice. So yeah, we went and tried a bunch of stuff and looked at a bunch of new products and stuff like that was there. It's pretty awesome. It was a really good time for a Saturday morning.
Did you buy a steering wheel? I don't know.
I did not.
I don't know what they're called actually. What is the proper name for them?
It's a wheel.
It's not really in the form of a wheel. It's more in the form of a PlayStation controller. Is what it looks like.
They are in all forms.
Nice. It has all the buttons on them.
Pretty much whatever you could want. Somebody
has all the buttons on them.
So yeah, that was a good time. And then we went and grabbed some food at East Coast. That was our alternate to Max. Once we got North Concord meals,
kinda.
I was like,
not a bad alternate at all, dude.
Keep going.
Not a bad alternate at all.
Just keep on rolling.
I do love me some East Coast wings, man.
Yes, that was a good time for Saturday.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. No, dude, shout out to a couple things, man. A lot of grad parties that happened this weekend. My dad's anniversary was this weekend as well. 11 years. So they're definitely killing it, man. Happy for
good
him
deal.
And his lovely wife. And yeah, my brother, dude, is actually at the beach right now with his lovely family, man. They just get away.
You know what? My brother was at the beach too this weekend.
Just left us. And you know what?
They were just like, I'm out.
Yeah. Sean sent me a picture of Delaney playing in the sand. I'm like, when the hell y'all go to the beach? Why you ain't tell me? He goes, we just packed up and left, man. So
yeah, that's awesome.
That's what they do, brother. That's what they do, man. But brother,
cool.
The Boys is finally over.
The Boys is over.
Man.
That was a fast-paced last episode.
It was breakneck speed, man. Now, overall, the whole entire season, we talked about it a few episodes in, right? It didn't really get hot and like those first couple episodes like other seasons did. Overall, what were your thoughts on the season?
The season across the board? Yeah, I mean, it was it seemed like this one was a lot of like world building up until like we had to catch up on a bunch of stories and a lot of stuff had to happen really fast. But like the whole season was about finding the V1 pretty much. It was like the V1 and then the virus.
Yep.
And that was like all the way up until the episode before the last episode of the season. So then we get to the point, and then the last episode is just, all hell breaks loose. Everybody's fighting everybody. So yeah, for me, it was pretty slow. I mean, it was a good season. It was a lot of fun stuff, but it was like we hit our point, and then we just kind of brushed our hands of it and moved on.
Like something that I didn't understand, or maybe need to revisit. So he got the V1, right? Homelander got the V1.
He did get the V1.
But like, so he was supposed to be like invincible.
He was supposed to be immortal
at that point.
Yeah, but not. I don't think he was any more invincible than he was already. Well, he wasn't really invincible, but as strong as he was, I don't think he was supposed to get any stronger. He was just supposed to be immortal.
So with Homegirl getting Soldier Boy's powers, they cook that up or whatever. That makes him that like reverses it. That's what was confusing. Help us help us casual the Boys watchers explain that.
So my thought on it was he still has the V in his blood, right? So the powers of Soldier Boy just fry all the V in your blood. So it just takes all your power. Your power is from the V. So she hits them with that and it burns up all the V. It doesn't matter which one it was.
Oh, because that's why how everybody who was holding him, Butcher and the kid who was holding him, they lost their powers as well.
Yes, that's kind of what I took from it.
Gotcha.
It since they're superheroes, since they're soups and they have the V, they withstand the blast. They don't die. It just takes away all their powers.
Guys, weird science, guys. Eric Kripke science right there, guys, is what it is.
But if you're not a soup or you're not powerful enough, it just blows you into
which
pieces.
nobody wants.
That's
why I stood out. That's why I stood out of the way. Beautiful death for Anthony Starr's Homelander.
That was crazy.
Yo.
That's what I was saying. It happened so fast. I feel like there could have been 2 or 3 more episodes in there to where we kind of see this build up, but it happened so fast.
Did you want to see more of an unhinged comic book Homelander who was because he was really grotesque. He did some wild shit in the comics. And it seems like we were always at the precipice of that happening, but we never go there, right? It's like something pulls him back. And, it was like he doesn't want to be feared. He wants to be loved. And I feel like that kept on pulling it back. And then when he's in the middle of his speech, when he goes off cuff, it's like, all right, shit, he's here. But we all know this is the season series finale. We all know we got 30 minutes left. We all know we're not going to get much time left. So what the hell is going to happen here? So I feel like I would have liked to see that, but we didn't get there. We didn't get there at all. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, I feel like there could have been a little bit more in there, but I don't write the show, so not my call.
But we can write a little fan fiction.
Oh,
you already started?
Yeah,
is that what you're about to say? You already started your The Boys fan fiction?
I was not going to reveal that right this episode, but apparently we're doing that now. Now, we definitely could have got a little bit more of, like you said, that the all-powerful, quote unquote, Homelander.
Yeah.
Before this happened, that might have been a little too much, maybe a little too gruesome, but would have been cool to see a little more.
Would have been cool to see more,
but still a super dope last episode.
All right, rapid fire, real quick. Nemesis, good, bad, ugly.
Very good.
I recommend.
Just let you know, I watched all the episodes Saturday.
Oh shit!
I was up to 3:00 in the morning, Sunday morning.
Oh god, I missed that shit.
And I was just in it, just chilling, and it was so good.
Good deal. All right, guys, he recommends Nemesis. Apex, good, bad, ugly.
Potty mouths across the board.
Of course,
Nemesis, by the way, just the whole time.
What about Apex? Little Charlize Theron and Taron Egerton. Talk to me.
It was a fun watch. Not a super fantastic movie, but it was still a good time.
Yeah, I feel like him being deranged was fun, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of a trick because we see him as posh and sexy and shit like that, and then he does this. It's okay, a little weird.
Yeah, definitely worth a watch. It wasn't a terrible movie, but it was, like I said, it wasn't. It was just more of a fun, just kind of sit back and chill and watch the crazy guy on TV, have a good time. So he had a blast for the most part.
He had a damn good time. Did you check out Punisher: One Last Kill?
I did.
Thoughts?
Real
quick. Thoughts
as well. Yeah, I mean, it was a gruesome show. I mean,
it was awesome. Hour.
Nothing else happened in that show other than just blood splatter. Awesome. I think it was just more of a, Punisher's been in everybody else's shows for a long time. Hasn't really had his own thing. I think it was more of a Punisher's here. We're getting ready for a brand new day. But hey, Punisher can stand on his own.
He really can, dog. I don't know what he's going to do against Dr. Doom, but he'll throw a bullet or two at him or something, whatever.
Yeah, that's just what I got from it. It was just a quick fun. Don't forget this guy.
It was fun, man. It was definitely a fun John Wick type episode.
Yeah.
I like that John Bernthal was also in the creative process through it. It just wasn't him just acting, right? He wrote, he produced it too. So I really like when the character has that input, not about to say Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, excuse me, had a lot of input in this brand new day Spider-Man film. So I like that these characters who are living in these shoes is also got a lot of good input as well.
Yeah, I mean, we get a little bit more of Frank Castle's like mental capacity. Like, yeah, we see him taking out LSD, but he's still just like dealing with the demons every single day. And just something we don't get to see in his roles when he comes in other people's series.
Yeah, man, definitely agree. He's fantastic as Frank Castle, the Punisher. All right, I did also see the best horror film of 2026.
Oh,
I know we're only halfway through the year. Okay, we haven't even got Violent Night 2 yet, dog. Okay,
yeah, you gotta watch out.
So
can't get too crazy yet.
Still got Obsession.
Yeah.
First thing this morning.
I woke up. That's hard.
I woke up, had coffee, watched Obsession.
Was that in theater?
Or so when you called me, okay. I was in the theater, when you called me back, excuse me, dude never answered this phone the first time. You and John got that in common. I hate you both for that, by the way. I love you guys. You're my besties.
If you call twice, it's an emergency. If you only call the one time,
I'll get back to you when I get back to you.
Yeah. Or it was a pocket dial. Maybe it was an accidental call. And then I answer the phone, and it's just a bunch of shuffling around.
He must really not like
other noises I don't want to hear. Or other noises I don't want to hear. So I just rather just make sure we're good. Yeah.
No, dope. I recommend going seeing Obsession. It's a fantastic horror film.
Can we get a quick spoiler-free synopsis on Obsession?
Yeah, dude. Remember the movie Big with Tom Hanks? He got a wish.
Can't forget.
And it's like 80s Tom Hanks, and all he wants to do is like he's a kid, and all he wants to be is an adult. This guy has like there's a mechanism that gives him a wish.
Yeah.
And this girl, like for this girl to love him, and the movie's called Obsession. So she's not just in love with him, it's obsessed.
Yeah.
And it's okay at first, and it gets crazier and scarier and more violent, and there's a lot of psychological in there as well. And
I was going to say, I'll send you a link to the Supernatural episode on this.
Please do. It's a good time. And I now know if I ever had a genie or if I ever had a mechanism for like a wish, it'll never be for somebody to be madly in love with me, because that's a curse. You don't want that.
Gotcha.
I don't want anybody that obsessed with me, dog. I'm good. It's another thing that Jason Blum from Blumhouse Studios took from us.
He just wants to make sure he wants to make sure we're okay. All right, just make sure we're not doing anything crazy.
He doesn't want anything to happen. We can't leave my house. Simple as that, dude.
I think that's his whole point of his life is to make sure we don't make any stupid decisions.
Yeah, exactly. Just takes every little thing and goes, "This is gonna be. I'm gonna scare the shit out of the world." So definitely go see Obsession. And guys, happy Memorial Day weekend, team. Appreciate you guys. Welcome to Movie in a Pod. I'm Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing trailers for Power Ballad, Wild Horse 9, and our movie of the week, The Mandalorian and Grogu. Got a Star Wars flick, team. Let's go!
Let's go!
All right, team. We got a new season of pods for you, too. We appreciate the support. I want you to know, wherever you're listening to this or watching this, click that link tree in the show notes. Okay?
Definitely.
And follow us across all of our socials, our YouTube page, all that fun stuff. Guys, we appreciate the support. We got some good content coming your way. We wanted to open up this season with this fantastic Jon Favreau film, Mandalorian Grogu, everybody's been talking about, with the zaddy Pedro Pascal, guys. So, like I said, like, share, subscribe, and we appreciate the support. All right, team. We have a Power Ballad. IMDb states, Rick, a washed-up wedding singer, and Danny, a fading boy band star, bond over music in a late-night jam session. When Danny turns Rick's song into a hit, Rick sets out to reclaim the recognition he believes he deserves. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Boy. We have heard this story in the music world time and time again, right? Somebody using like a bit of this or this line or this melody or whatever, right? And these things get hashed out in court and stuff like that. I like that we have like the funny, the amazing, can also do like drama very well, Paul Rudd, in a film like this, right? Opposite Nick, it's Nicholas, okay? Nicholas Jonas, okay? You put some respect, okay, on that man's name, okay? Disney princess is what he is, okay?
He Disney really
Prince
is, yeah.
Is actually what he is. I
remember him from Jumanji, I think is what he was in,
right? Jumanji 2.
Was he in the first Jumanji?
He's been in all the Jumanji. He's in Jumanji 3.
Really?
Yeah, he was talking about it on the podcast I was listening to with the three knuckleheads that we love so much, Smartless.
Well, I stand corrected.
Yeah.
I don't know what for, but
he's like, but I'm standing and I'm corrected. So
yeah, I'm gonna watch Jumanji 3 just like I watched the other ones multiple times for some reason.
No, man, but this is going to be funny. This is going to be heartfelt. This is going to be sad. And through the power of friendship, right? You kind of see how this ends.
Of course.
Obviously, Paul Rudd's gonna have to kill Nick Jonas. You know what I mean? Like that's just the only way this ends here, right?
There was an airborne van at some point in that trailer that I'm super curious to see how we got to this place.
Yeah, we got to see, man. Super excited about it. This this looks fun. This is definitely a film that I will be checking out in theaters. Almost like anything Paul Rudd does, I'm gonna go check out in theaters, man. Like this is,
of course,
one of my favorite actors, and he's at the height of his powers right now. So, yeah, team, we're gonna throw. He's always been at the height of his powers ever since.
It's only been like a couple centuries since
he was in that Sega Genesis commercial.
Yeah,
he looks the exact same. Team, we're gonna throw Power Ballad on our socials. Let us know your thoughts.
All right,
team, we have Wild Horse 9. Okay, for one, love the title. Okay, looks like written and directed by Martin McDonough. IMDb states CIA agents Chris and Lee face a trust testing mission from Santiago to Easter Island during 1973 in Chile. I'm sold.
All right,
I'm sold on this movie.
You said we're in it.
Expecting November 6th. Let's go. This is gonna be fun, man. This is gonna be these two bullshitting their way through Chile. Hating each other, relying on each other.
Time.
You know, I love, Bad Boys 2, Lethal Weapon, like those films, right? All the Bad Boys films, but like Lethal Weapon, shit like that. Like the buddy cop genre is up there for me, man. Don't get me wrong. I love the spy, James Bond, one-man army, John Wick type films, right? But they don't play well off of anybody. Especially John Wick because he don't talk much, but like the buddy cop though, the buddy like partners, we got to get through this shit together.
You get a pretty solid action comedy mix.
Yes,
is what you get. Like when you got the solos, it's usually just going in and taking care of business.
Yeah, hooking up with the hot.
These
chick,
guys are gonna
these guys are gonna step on each other's toes the entire movie.
Yeah. Oh,
Czechoslovakia, dude.
That trailer was funny. That trailer was hilarious.
This is fun. This is something I definitely will be seeing in theaters. Once again, Sam Rockwell is one of those guys that anything he does is just gold to me. He's amazing. Obviously, John Malkovich is still one of the greatest actors ever. If he's playing like cool and slick, or if he's playing like a weird old guy, you know what I mean? And he could do it all.
Yeah.
Looks like he's doing a combination of both here. But this title just got me hooked, man. Wild Horse 9. Yeah, sign me all the way up, team. We're gonna throw this on our socials.
Perfect.
Bro, the moment is here, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We got it. We got it. Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu. We have this movie dropped finally May 22nd, 2026. This one is directed by Jon Favreau with a writing room from Favreau, Dave Filoni, who we see in this film twice, and Noah Clore.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Good writer's room.
We have a $165 million budget, and so far it's grossed $165 million.
Let's go.
So that's good. Starting this, we got Pedro Pascal as Din Djarin, or the Mandalorian. Grogu, who is an animatronic puppet. Jeremy Allen White as Rada the Hutt. Johnny Coyne as Janu Coyne. Martin Scorsese as Hugo Durant. Sigourney Weaver as Ward. And honorable mention to Mando's pilot Zeb, who's voiced by Steve Blum, and this character is from the Rebels series.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, a bunch of other cameos and staff members throughout the movie. Yeah, there's a lot of like people part of the production that were just in there every once in a while.
Dude, what's this movie about, brother?
A father and son team of bounty hunters travel the galaxy looking for employees of the Empire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can take you in
a good time.
Cold, or I can take you in, I don't know what the line is. The line is sexy, though. The line is sexy. I don't even know, dude. All right, dude. Where do we see Mando and Grogu from the start, man? Like, this one opened up really fun in regards to doing what he does best, man. Like, he is like the ultimate bounty hunter, but he's not just a bounty hunter anymore, right? He is one that is agreeing to do work for the New Republic and take down guys from the Empire.
It really sets the tone right off the bat.
Gosh, dude, yes.
For the rest of the movie.
Yeah, man. Give me things I love to see that we got, right? Mando just kind of in the shadows doing this thing, I'm always like, John Wick is like top tier as far as like the look and the feel, right, of the Baba Yaga. But we got those vibes, right? But also he just uses everything in his arsenal at all times, man. He's just a really badass. So we see him going in and like trying to get this I don't know who the hell this guy was. Somebody in the Empire, right? Who's like still like hiding in the shadows and shit. But really, it's just like how awesome was like just seeing that shit in the snow, right? Him on like a big ass like battle droid type thing or whatever. Him taking out some AT-ATs. This is a lot going on in the first like 15 minutes of this film, man.
Yeah, and this the sheer like visual of it all, like the way it looked, how amazing this whole movie looked.
Yeah.
And that was, like I said, that was kind of the starting point was this is what we're doing in this movie, and it held through the whole thing.
I really like that they took the show and they blew it up. And they said, we're just going to put it on the biggest IMAX screen possible for everybody to see, man. So you get more of the screen, right? You get more visuals. You get more details. You get more details into his suit. You get more details into Grogu, right? Like, it was just really dope.
And also, like, you see, he's talking about the details, like, just the inside of the AT-AT.
Oh, my God. Dude, like, that was my thought. I have never been inside one of these things before.
yeah. When it was going through, and I was like, oh, so they're just hanging out in the back. It's just in the back of it,
you know
chilling.
What I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that thing is all over the place. So that was pretty cool. You know, cool new details like that we don't see too much.
I really like that, man. That was something I was like, dude, we're in here because like I play the Star Wars like Fallen Empire, not Fallen Jedi games and shit with Cal Kestis, and like he's been in them, so like I've been inside of them, but like on the video game, I've never been like seen it like in the film, and that was dope, man. That like that much deep. We've only been in like the cockpit, really.
Yeah, and like that's kind of the theme through the whole thing. Like when you're seeing where the Hutts live.
Yes,
right. The little teeny tiny ship at the end. You're seeing all these details like the inside and stuff we've never really seen before. Which was, you know, kind of the icing on the cake for the whole their whole.
You can
mission.
just tell like this movie as I'm not going to talk shit about the last few Star Wars films. I loved 7, 8, and 9. I actually
they're their own,
but they're their own thing, right?
They're their own thing.
But you can tell the love of this film and the attention to detail and the mythos and everything around, you know, every part of the Star Wars, everything in this film compared to those. And I love those films. I am somebody who is a big proponent of 7, 8, and 9. They were fun. They were exciting. They were popcorn films. This was more of if you're a Star Wars it's a popcorn film, but if you're a Star Wars like fan, geek, this is more for you, man.
Well, yeah, because you're not really following like the big story of other than, you know, speaking about the Empire. You're not following the story of a Skywalker or anything like that.
Correct.
We're just no Jedis, no Sith, no nothing.
No lightsabers. I thoroughly enjoyed that. What did you feel like? And it's been a while, right? It's been a while since we got the third season of Mando. It was like 3 years ago, right?
Oh wow, has it been that long?
That's crazy. No, man. Because there's been like 90 other pieces of property that we've watched since then.
Yeah,
but true. Like as far as like we're concerned, as far as like his maturation, right? Like because we always want our heroes to like grow, right? The only real big takeaway from between the end of the third season and the beginning of this film is that he just seems more at ease of being that father figure for Grogu, right?
Definitely.
You know, he feels more, he trusts Grogu more as well, to kind of do his thing.
Yeah, he's like working on the ship and stuff like that. That's some of the best stuff ever. He just sends them in like the little cubbies to go work on stuff. It's so good.
But then we have Grogu, man, right? He's got his armor. He's still as cute as ever. I love that we have that like
suit up though.
When he suits up, dog, it's just hardcore, dog. It reminded me of like when, you know, like the first couple of almost every Batman film, right? How they show like the close-ups of him like with the body armor and everything, putting like that's what Grogu was doing, man, with that. She was tightening it down. But I do love that they didn't use much visual like effects. Everything was like animatronics and puppetry for him, and that kept the realness right of him. I really didn't enjoy that. Don't get me wrong, I loved seeing Yoda in the prequels, right? But Yoda was definitely CGI, and you could tell
100%,
which was dope. But that real feeling of something, that character there is just really, really fun, man. And then like we have, let's talk about Sigourney Weaver for a second, man.
Okay.
Let's talk about Miss Weaver. I'm also a big Rewatchables podcast fan, and they just did Ghostbusters, right? This woman is in every damn franchise known to man. and excels in every damn franchise known to man.
And she doesn't need to be in there like a long time. She just needs a couple scenes, and she is unforgettable.
Just the most, still, at whatever age she is, the most talented, the most beautiful, the most just everything woman. She's 76 and still killing the game in Hollywood, okay? But she is this colonel and leader of the New Republic, and I love that she's a badass. There's no you want your females in films traditionally to be like soft and Grogu's cute and shit like that. No, she was an asshole to Mando. All right, get off my food, Grogu. And I really did enjoy her, right? But also, she knows something that Mando doesn't understand yet in this film, and that is, you're a good guy.
Right.
As much as you don't think you are, as much as you think you're still this cold-hearted bounty hunter, you're a good guy, man, and you're doing great work for the New Republic, and we can continue this partnership. I love that she keeps instilling that in him, right? And it's through this journey, overarching, and we'll talk about that in theme and roundup and shit, that he comes to that realization, man. So she is that jumping off point for him to fully understand that, man.
And we get to see her in an X-Wing.
That was dope. She was, I mean, gosh. She has been my favorite action heroine my entire life. Entire life. She has been it.
Yeah, and up at this point, she's just been kind of like a mechanic. Well, first she was just kind of like a mechanic, right? Like he knew her. Now she's in this leadership role, but she hopped in the pilot seat, rolled out. So that was really cool. Build up to her character.
Very dope. Very dope, man. I actually like, man, that we got a world building of the deceased Jabba the Hutt. Really like that a lot. And we got his son, and his son is totally different.
Yeah. We saw Rada. I'm trying to look it up now. We see him as a little baby in one of the series. I think it was the Clone Wars.
See, I would have never known that because I've never seen the Clone Wars. Ever.
I'm pretty sure it was Clone Wars. They had to go save him. It was in the Clone Wars.
Nice.
Anakin and Ahsoka save him in the Clone Wars.
Very cool.
Yeah. But seeing, like you said, that we're back at the Hutts, but it's not because the Hutts are doing bad stuff, right? It's because we're trying to save one. Or at least we think that's what we're trying to do. Well, at least we think that's what Mando thinks he's trying to do, is save him.
And I love that this is honestly one big ass episode of The Mandalorian, and I'm here for it. We get that opening bounty of the week guy, right? And then typically the episode would be over after we get that bounty of the week. And then we move on to this bigger plot on how we are working with the Hutts now, and we got to save their kid. And then there's this other thing, you know what I mean? And there's this add-on and add-on. I loved the way that this movie kept on going in regards to we're not diving into big mythos. It's just dude has a job, and he has to go from A to B to back to A to C. He has just to do this. You know what I mean? It's almost like playing a video game. You know, that's kind of what I felt like. We were just playing a video game. We're playing the character of Mando, and because he has to go from here to here to here, and like I like that, dude. That was fun.
Yeah. And then we see him go home for a little
chilling,
bit.
dog.
Like he's just chilling at the crib for a few
full
scenes.
Suited up, dog. You know, in the rain, working on his whip. Man, don't ever take time, dog. Just don't ever relax.
Nope.
You know that helmet heavy as hell, dog. Come on, man.
Yep. He's in it.
But just like very, very much like fun with everything that he had to do. I liked that Rada was not like his father. He wasn't like his uncles. He was just very different, and he wanted to be his own man. How do you get out of your father's footsteps, right? Like that's a Michael Corleone thing, right? From The Godfather, right? That's a Creed thing for, like, you know, Adonis Creed from the Rocky movies, right? Like how do you get out of the footsteps? How do you get under like the rock of like the foundation of what your father has built and do your own thing? That's what Rada was all about. He didn't want to go back home. He didn't want to go back home at all. And I liked how he started helping as well, in regard to go ahead and get coin. Just really good small story, right? Where the world wasn't ending. That's the beautiful thing, man. I love those smaller stories that are contained in the world where if he didn't complete this mission, would the world blow up, right? Would the galactic empire like rise again and win? No.
Yeah.
But this is a small piece in regards to that. And
well, it's behind the scenes things that are helping keep that from happening.
That's what I loved about Andor. This is a lot like Andor in regards to like this is a small piece of a larger story, and it is helping the resistance. It's helping the rebels, right? It's moving stories forward, and I really did enjoy that, man. All right, my favorite character. Obviously, we have Mando, we have the amazing Sigourney Weaver, Rada, Grogu, all that shit, dude. But like, I want to give it up for one of the greatest directors on the planet, Martin Scorsese. He's just having a field day these last couple years. These last couple years, he's having he's 83. He's having a field day. Okay, so he's in the studio, right, with Seth Rogen. If you haven't watched that yet on Apple TV, I do highly recommend. His episode is fantastic. Okay, he then turns around and he's in Jonah Hill's movie with Keanu Reeves.
Nice.
And he plays a big part in that film, actually, man, and he kills it. And
so he's just like, I'm just going to show up and get a check like you guys always do.
Is this what you guys do? Okay.
Yeah. He's like, I'm with it, guys.
Because he is,
I don't do nothing.
He has such a great, like, New York voice. You know what I mean? He's funny. He hits his lines as this cook, who is like reluctant to give Mando any information, right? No matter how much coin he has. He's just like, dude, listen, I'm just going to close up shop. You know what I mean? And
let's give it up to Mando for just being able to show up in places like after the doors are locked down.
He's got every tool known to man.
He did that multiple times. He was just inside the room with who you wanted to talk
to. All hunched down and everything, man. Yeah, I really loved that we got a lot of. Not only did we get him for like a cameo, we got a whole nother scene. Like he came back to him, right? Just fun, man. I really enjoyed that we had that. But then your boy Steve Blunt as Zeb, the wisecracking sidekick. This is Mandalorian and Grogu, so like, you know, 1A, 1B there. But if you do want a 2, second on the call sheet, it would be Zeb as the pilot, as the guy who helps him out. He was fun. He was definitely fun there, man. I really did enjoy that character.
He does one of the scenes too. He does some combat, and he's
shooting up.
He's fighting a bunch of stormtroopers in a hallway or something. pretty badass. I mean, he was like climbing on the walls and stuff. It was pretty badass.
Like, I talked about it a little while ago, but like this film is a lot more immersive than the show. Bigger, grander, and more fun. Like I enjoyed the beach scenes at like Sigourney's Ward's like headquarters or whatever on the beach. Like that was just gorgeous. But I really love that we opened this up like on the snow. That was really fun. For some reason, I like seeing my heroes in the snow. We don't see it often. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We don't see it often at all.
Okay.
And like we saw Batman in the Dark Knight Rises in the snow, but it was like little flurries, right? Like I want some deep ass snow.
You know, one thing I think about on a regular basis since like we saw like the AT-ATs, I believe it was like on Hoth or something like that, no other snow planet. Like why though? Like why not have a flying ship that does all this stuff instead of walking on the side of a mountain? Just a thought.
You know what I mean?
I've never quite got
technology's
all that.
there.
Like,
has to be.
You got flying motorcycles, but you're on a robot that walks on the ground. I don't understand.
Super slow too.
Why this is super slow?
Take it out by the knees, and they do every single time.
Every single time. He blew up the foot.
One explosive to the ankle, and it's done. That thing says, "Ouch! I'm done. I am out of here, man."
Never knew why that was an option, but you know, here we are.
I did want to I'd like that we got the Hutt's palace, right? But I did want to see I wanted to see more of that.
Also super gross. That whole
remember the he put like the explosive and like it exploded and there was like a bunch of goo that like stopped all the droids and everything. I'm like, I wasn't expecting goo, right? I was expecting rocks and rubble. We got goo. Where the hell did goo come from in the palace? Why do you have goo in your wall? Like, what is happening here? That was a big note for me, okay, dude? The goo in the wall was a big...
I did notice that. It didn't bother me as much as it bothered you, but
so much.
I did see that. It was like, I don't know what that is, and I don't
but
like it.
But you know what, man? We did get a dope Grogu side quest that was really fun and interesting, and it like actually added value. It was a value add. At first I wanted it to be quick because like seeing Mando on screen is the draw. But like as this Grogu side quest continued, it actually was a very integral part. I really enjoyed it, man. It was value added to the most. Once again, the kid doesn't speak. But you definitely feel
you talking about just when he was kind of doing his own thing on the planet.
Yeah. When
Gotcha.
Mando was taking a siesta. So, but dude, the biggest thing for me, man, the biggest value add, and he's been with them the entire time, Ludwig Göransson, who's one of the best composers. The music was way better than anything that we've got in the series. I feel like Jon Favreau said, "Just go off."
I'm trying to do some dancing here. That's what I'm trying to do.
Multiple times.
Yeah,
it was music. Like when he touched down in that city to go find Rada, like that was a vibe. Okay, right. I wanted to get up and shake my tail feathers. I wanted to. Okay. God, I'm so old.
I don't know if anybody's gonna get that. We'll have to put a link to whatever that is.
Nelly, 2004. But yeah, like you guys, Nelly was a rapper back in the early 20s. Yeah,
he was.
And he's still a rapper. He just doesn't really do much these days.
You know,
but he's fantastic, right?
We're all getting old,
man. We're all getting old here. But like what Ludwig did, like everything was a vibe. Like even the chase scenes in the air, it was just like very immersive, very fun, very different than anything we got on the show, man. The music was probably up there as like my favorite part, man.
Yeah, I mean, what about like, you said the music too. What about that scene when the X-Wings are coming through the sunrise?
Sexy.
Like that straight freaking Maverick
sexy,
scene, dude. It was
that
so
is straight
good.
out of Top Gun, dude, but like sexier with
and
the X.
Just gorgeous too. Just so gorgeous.
Love, man. What Favreau does with technology, you know, is not just him like on a computer going like it's so immersive. That was my computer noise, guys. Right, it's so immersive. There's so much detail. He knows exactly what he's doing. Yeah, this was fun, man. This was definitely fun, man. And I have a theme. I kind of already said it, but I have a theme here.
Okay.
Mando, Din Djarin, whatever the hell you want to be called, man. Just face it, dude. You're a good guy. You're doing great work for the good side, and understanding that like he isn't just a gun for hire, right? He is a part of the New Republic. He's helping the New Republic, right? He's doing the dirty work, right? That in between Baba Yaga, John Wick type work and shit like that. But he's doing it for a good cause. And I also love that he came back and was like, I don't even need payment for this, right? Like I know this is how this works here. For this one, this was on me, right? That's like changing of the tides for him.
And he was also like able to read Rada and like understand the situation they were in.
Yeah.
Like he could have just finished the job and been done with it, but he realized there was something wrong. Which is a stepping stone, right, to the growth in him as a hero.
Exactly, man. You're a hero, bro. Just face it.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal under that 10, man. Come on, dog. He's sexy.
Yeah, we get to see his face.
We do. We do get to see that stash, dog.
But also super solid scene when he says, you know, this is only bad if you all live or something like that. Right? I was like, oh, here we go. We know what's about to happen.
Oh, yeah. All right, team. That's our conversation about Jon Favreau's The Mandalorian and Grogu. JV.
Let's go.
Talk to me, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm going to give this one 4 buckets of popcorn this week. It was super cool to see them in theaters, see these two on screen. What was really cool, we didn't really talk about either the 4 mechanics, the little tiny ones.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
But like, giving screen time to these guys was a great choice in the matter. So like, really bringing those more across the universe, because we see these guys in some of the other movies as well. And a whole little story with them. We get to see, you know, Zeb from another series. We get to see some of the Hutt stuff, and really getting away from the Jedi and the Sith, and giving us a little break from that, right? Because it's always Jedi and the Sith fighting each other for some reason. Which, I mean, that's the whole story of Star Wars, but beside the point.
There's so much other shit.
So just to get away from that
shit that happens though in this big ass galaxy.
Yeah. So yeah, really cool vibe from going from a TV series, which looked awesome, to getting a movie budget and really being able to build this world that they build with Mando and Grogu. The movie looked fantastic. I never once had a, you know, oh, this doesn't look good thought, or this is an ugly piece of CGI. It all looked fantastic. And just getting a side quest movie, right? Like the side quest from Star Wars in general. But at the same time, tied back into it on many levels. So just a really cool story, man. I had a great time. It was fun. 4 buckets of popcorn. What about you, man?
Yeah, I like that you said like it ties back in, right? Obviously, we get 7, 8, and 9, which is like the Empire kind of does New Order or whatever the hell they're called, right? Like they obviously resurface years later, and you see through this film remnants of that, right? Like these guys are all scattered and still trying to like hold some type of empire power and just keep moving forward, right? So you could even say like the empire is like rising again, very small, but the New Galactic or whatever keeps on trying to do what they do, man, and you just see small remnants of this. So I did appreciate that, man. But this movie was fun. Like I said, it was nothing fresh, because this is the big ass episode of The Mandalorian.
Oh, 1,000%.
But this is something I definitely would watch in theaters again right now.
Yeah.
This film is something that makes me happy. This is a film that doesn't involve lightsabers, Jedis, or Skywalkers, like you said. This is a bounty hunter film about a man starting to understand he is good. This is just a fantastic, great entry in the Star Wars universe, and understanding that this small mission is important to the greater universe, right? I love that it is small, but also grand. I will say this, man, and this is why I gave it 4 buckets of popcorn there. It does drag a bit long, could have been cut down a bit shorter, but what they do is they use, you see all that sexiness that is the Mando just like walking and just being right and standing upright. And I did like, it was unnecessary and they could have cut that, but they kept it in the film. And it was really fun. It was still really fun, man. 4 buckets of popcorn. This is a movie that I would definitely see again, man. Good time. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through The Mandalorian and Grogu. Next week, we'll be discussing the Nate Bargatze comedy film, The Breadwinner.
You catch this one at a theater near you.
Like always, I am Clyde Smith. You can find me across all socials. I am Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me across all socials at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
And may the force be with you, Javi.